Broken. Yes. Uh, we've gone long. Today we're going to go a little bit slower. I've only got a couple things planned to do. I'm talking to the street already. See if this works. This is Indy trying to desperately get treats from me because I'm talking to the camera. And this is Coda. Oh. All right. So, I'm going to put that thing up there sooner or later. It can work. All right. Um, Puppy treats. Perfect. Perfect timing. Thank you, Garden Get. There. Now, these are broth-based ones that Lady Wayfair put together for the dogs. Those are my cute sandals. And this is my dirty apron. So we're all set here tonight. So tonight, we've got a couple things planned. First, Indy gets his leave the fingers. Thank you. Coda, good boy. Dinner is ordered. I'm ready. All right. Thank you for the kiss. He kisses my hands whenever I handle that. Really, he's licking the food off of it, but I like to think better. If you were here last Sunday, we had our pulled pork, and it turned out good. It was a dry brine. The flavor is good. The texture is wonderful. It's just not smoky enough, and I don't know why. I had 10 hours in the smoke. Well, no, 14 hours in the smoker. I put wood chips in and everything, but just didn't have. I'll have to work on that a little bit. The dry brine, I think, did work great. The skin was crispy on the top, looked wonderful, and again, the texture is great with the barbecue sauce and the slaw. It was phenomenal. The brioche and everything. So what we're going to do tonight is we froze like 2 pounds of the pulled pork in the freezer. That's what you freeze things in. And then we have the leftovers. We're just gonna cut it up, add some carrot, add some peas, put in the barbecue sauce, and make little pork pies using my mom's pie dough recipe. But we're gonna start today with the pickle. The recipe for the pies is just sort of coming out of here. I like that combo, so I'm going with that combo. These, we're going with a pickle. Normally, you'd use cucumbers for a pickle, but you can use anything. My mother has a lot of recipes for green tomatoes. And there's a 9-day pickle, like 5 different versions of it, from my grandmother. And there's just a lot of things you can do, but zucchini is often thought of. Yay, I got all 3 rings done. Yay. Sorry. Normally, zucchini, especially with my mother, she had the fried zucchini, which we are doing this Sunday. We're going to have the chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, gravy, and fried zucchini. And then we'll have the pickle on the side as a sort of palate cleanser. You think the pulled pork is divine? Okay, well, I'll take that. Okay. So definitely something I will do again with the dry rub, the dry brine. It is much nicer, much cleaner. It doesn't tie up a lot of resources, and I think it actually uses less materials than my old way, which is the liquid brine. It is live. I will put it over here.
I'm not going to chew in their ears.
Oh, I'm not going to chew in their ears. Come on. What we're going to do too is what I really liked and Lady Wayfarer liked was the mint juleps that we made. So if we have time, make another mint julep.
And the salad.
And
The
so,
pineapple mango mint salad was
oh yes, the man, most everything turned out except for the tacos.
really good.
And we'll be trying burrito. No, no,
Yeah, they've been spoiled today.
no, not right now. You gotta wait. Yeah, they're spoiled. What can I say? All right. Um, so I think all in all, I liked what happened this. Well, it was fun this weekend too. And we'll be doing this weekend the cube steak. Well, the chicken fried steak. Utter decadence. I'm gonna have to work out tons before we do that because mashed potatoes and fried steak and fried zucchini, just terrible. Okay. And I think I did the recipe. And I was trying to think, when I do pounds, a little over 2 pounds of zucchini. Now the recipe, I read the comments, and they talked about it not being quite as much. The recipe takes it through to canning. We're not going to can these today because we're just going to put them in a barrel and let it age in the fridge. So I'm not sure I like these guys. We shall see. I do like my pickled cucumbers, no doubt. And what else? I've had pickled onions, which are really good. Gatito, welcome in. The Kevin, yes, get one of these. Welcome in, Gatito Petito. I did see you stream, so please a shout out there, if you don't mind. Don't give in. Don't give in. You'll have them on the couch every night, which I do. Whatever. Okay, I'm running through this somewhat fast because this has to sit 2 hours in salt water, which is a long time. So I'm not going to take it 2 hours. I'll take it as long as it takes me to get the pies in the oven. Pies made in the oven. Okay, so we just had a half-price pizza, not doing too bad. Okay. Did they deliver it too late to you? Is that the way it goes? Are they still doing that? All right. Cover with water, stir in salt until dissolved. Cover with water. How much water? Presuming the 1/4 cup of salt. Cover with water. Okay, we can do that. So, zucchini. Not yet. You have to make the food first. The lady Wayfair and I had our dinner rushed when Twitch decided not to be working. And I saw one of our friends, Aubrey, go live and was like, "It's working!" So, got on. Stir in the salt until dissolved. Ooh. Salt. What did you guys do with the salt?
There is some over there kind of stuff.
That's your sea salt, though. Is it my sea salt?
Ginger Tea says, not hearing the alerts.
Thank you, Ginger Tea. Yeah, we're not doing so great. I'm not saying, I shouldn't say us, because we're doing fine. It's their fault, not my fault.
Okay.
All right. Is anyone else having trouble hearing the alerts? Let me know in chat, please.
Not hearing the Tito says.
All right. Sound alerts is there.
Ginger says Errol can't hear me either.
Good, good, good. Nice. What's this? Nope, that'll be double sound alerts. It's right there, 100%. Supposed to be monitor output. Let me try alert box. Oh. All right, that might do it. Alert box. Yeah, I got desperate and actually downloaded OBS and started setting that up. Nerd stores. Yeah. Okay, so I think I changed something. We shall see.
I'm on mic now that I'm done eating. I'm not munching in your ears.
Oh, tasty food though. Quarter cup.
Okay, there's a delay. Interesting.
Because usually we go ahead and blame Trincher Tea. Well, between her and Garnget. Both y'all, stop it.
Got all G names.
That's the key. I'm going a little over here because it is kosher salt. He's playing the ranger, not the rogue.
Just don't blame the druid.
Evac. Okay, so
You can imagine our conversations in EverQuest. It'd be take off running, go train to zone, and I'm like, just stand still, I'll evac. Stop. I can do this.
in EverQuest, I would be the puller, which was fun. I really did enjoy that. But yes, I would have the occasional pull that was biblical. And Weapon Shield was my friend. Root is my ally. And Ginger Creek. Awesome. Okay. So that was, we've assaulted our zucchini. Now, nominally 2 hours. We'll see how far we get with that. Echo, set a 2-hour timer, please.
2 hours, starting now.
All right. Now let's take a look at the pie stuff. We did not eat all the pulled pork between now and then. We've saved 2 pounds of it. The rest of this, I'm going to chop it up fine and make pies out of it. What I did want to do with that, since the carrot slaw was so good with it, I'm going to put some grated carrot in there. Nice gelatin coming out with it.
It's the funniest thing.
Those have to chop up fine.
Coda. You're ignoring me.
Yes, he is.
Come here.
Have you ever cooked with agar agar? No, I have not, but we on our last stream, we were talking about pectin. And we got, was it rated by, was it Walter Mellon? Was it Walter Mellon that rated us?
Yes, Walter Mellon.
And we rated, I went to his stream later because he came back on.
Mm-hmm.
He was making an almond cubes.
That looked really good.
It did. It's basically taking almond milk and adding agar agar. And it looked fantastic. So coming soon to a stream near you. I want to see how that stuff works. But no, I have not yet done it. Have you? And any tips? No, I'm just kidding. Want to make soup dumpling. That's an ingredient I cannot find. Yes, I think it is either pig skin or pig's feet. You want the gelatin from it. And I'm going to save the bowl and use this. Although, I don't think I'll need all of this. Let's figure out what we're going to end up with here. Save the bowl, use the measuring cup. It's like making aspic, yeah. But I think even if you, well, is agar agar from plant or animal? I think that might be the difference. Because like Knox gelatin's made from pork skins and whatnot. So I got about 4 cups. I'm going to go ahead and mix all this up. Well, I'm going to put it together and knock it off so the dogs can have the day of their life. No.
They would love you forever and ever.
All right. And yes, I'm using the back of the knife. But yeah, it's a good idea. Put some ice in your computer. You should be fine. You're going to ask where that glove is, aren't you? Ah, algae, okay. And And I figured the carrot would go well. It adds a little sweetness to it. A little bit of crunch. That's just one carrot. Yeah, I'm going to need the rest of the pork. Excuse me, buddy. Peas. We'll go there where there's some peas, Gromit. Okay. Using all those pork juices, i.e. pork fat. Oh, I was looking through some of the other recipe requests we had for something this weekend. And I think it was Master of Splits requested the apple and salt pork pie. I mean, at first it's like, are you kidding me? But apple and bacon goes very well together. So I can imagine apple and salt pork would be good too. And finally, our leftover barbecue sauce.
Yes, salted pork and apple pie was a request by Master of Splits. It is a President Coolidge favorite.
Excellent. Nice to know I'm not completely the martini. It's 2 shots of liquor, one with a mixer, and then the bitters on top over ice. Manhattan is bourbon. This is just happens to be Applejack. Pork in it, yes. Applesauce, yes. I can attest to this. Should I flip? Yeah, I should flip, shouldn't I?
No, no, don't move it, because I'm about to move this.
Oh, I see.
As you, yeah, work over to the side, and then you're behind the box while you're talking. Let's try that.
Okie dokie. Okay, so that's our filling. All right. And when it gets to be more fall, we'll do that dish. Things you learn on Twitch. Always. Oh, I shared this book the other day, but I finally got a chance to look through it. My mother had this book. Let me put this away first. She had a lot of cookbooks in her catalog, so to speak. And there was this one that she had. I had no idea why. Luzerne was one thing. But then I saw the first section, and I knew. The Slovak Kitchen. It has, we did the kolache. It has halushkis, and these I've never seen done this way. We've made halushkis here. One's called haluski, and one's called halushki. And this version is different from my grandmother's. This uses potato in it. And I've always used this flour and egg. They're supposed to be egg noodles. So there's that. There's recipes like this. And these are all from my mom's hometown, where my grandmother and mother lived for the longest time, and that's where they grew up, learned to cook. So a lot of good opportunities coming out of that one. All right, so we got that. I can see the board is clean. We're gonna make our pie crust. So roughly 4 cups of pork, 1 carrot, 1 grated carrot. I'd say a half cup of the peas. I'd say 3/4 cup of the barbecue sauce. Now another thing that came from my mom's. First time on stage, hey! Give a warm welcome to Mr. Processor. Very similar to the one I had before, but it is more up to date. 2 cups larger, 14 cup food processor. And we may need it today. Because what we're going to put in here is for our pie crust. No fail pie crust, so it can't fail by law.
A little bit.
3 cups all-purpose flour, 1 cup of shortening. We're going to use lard because lardy lard. 1 egg beaten, and enough water to make it 3/4 cup, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. Thank you, it is, it's gorgeous. 4 on the floor, right here, you got your off. Of course. All right, I'm already confused. That works. That's all you need. Okay. My mother had this until she passed, and was one of the things that thought I was gonna send off to someone else. I had the nice one over there, it's great, but it had more capacity, and this is going to be used for some of my emulsive sausages. Frosty ones. Yeah, this is pretty heavy duty. This also has the dough capability, which is, I don't know if I use the food processor for dough. I have that,
Yeah.
but
I'm like, why would you?
options. So if we need to, it's like we have 2 ovens now. Oh, okay, so I've had this honkin' piece of lard in my fridge forever. Regrettably, it is hydrolyzed. I cannot find non-hydrolyzed. So here we are.
Say hi to HoloLink.
What was that?
Say hi to the HoloLink.
Hello, HoloLink. Merry Christmas to you. How are you doing tonight? Does that look like a cup to you? Let's weigh it. Ha! 8 ounces. It's not the same. I know weight is not the same as water, but it's close. And a pint's a pound the world around for water. And 3 cups of flour. I'm not too worried about this flour. It's not being eaten by yeast. So we also brought some old flour that my mom had. That seemed decent enough. So 1. Don't mess up my counting. 2. Have you been a good boy this year, HoloLink? Or girl? Tell me the right pronoun, please. All right. 3 cups. set in the oven.
Master of Splits. Welcome.
Hey,
in.
Master of
Welcome in.
Splits. Good to see you tonight. How are you? Pork versus beef, yeah. Well, I have the ethical issue with it, but in terms of morals, it's not that much difference between pig and human, but I wouldn't do it. It's not me. Soylent Green is people. All right, 3/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going with 1 again because it's kosher. So flour, shortening, lard, salt. Now let's put this together and see if it works. Cornmeal consistency is what we're looking for. Ah, a little rough yet. That's better. Okay, good, 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 good. Now, egg. And he's not here to apologize to, so.
Yeah, gets a good middle ground between
It's a little too much water. Go ahead and get this out of the way.
That's good, Master Splits. I've never done martial arts, but for just any kind of exercise, I think stretching helps so much with respect to just body condition.
Mm-hmm. Something I need to get better at.
Seems to do a lot, at least for me, more than aerobic in terms of maintenance.
Yeah, then it doesn't surprise me. Well, I shouldn't say it's no problem. It's still quite the accomplishment. But yeah, if you're keeping up on your fitness regimen, that's
It's awesome.
yeah. A little bit of white vinegar really gives it a nose. It's like sourdough, though. Most of it will cook off, I believe.
Good, Garnet. Egg needs that kind of encouragement.
Jump scare. I will have to catch the VOD for that. Come on. Now this recipe doesn't say anything about letting it rest, so we're going to go right ahead. Yeah, the pulled pork pies, yes. This is just sort of what you got in the fridge. Shoot, I was afraid of that.
Speaking of what you got, when I cleaned out the freezer, I discovered 2 different packages of leftover dough. It looked like pie crust. What can we do with that?
Put them in the fridge and we'll take care of them, because I think this is not going to be enough.
Oh, well, shall I come over there and try to find them?
Well, I don't know if we'll have time to thaw them tonight, but
This is true.
we'll have leftover dough, or filling. And I have these pie shells that we'll use.
Yes, pulled pork pies with the leftover pulled pork that we had from Sunday.
We can make beer pie. Yes.
We also, I bagged up 2-quart freezer bags, 1 pound each of pulled pork. So the pork shoulder made a lot of pork. So we had the 2 pounds that are frozen plus what Hippie's working with tonight.
It was roughly a pound.
Plus we ate off of it
Yes, we did.
in several meals. Price-wise, much better deal than the brisket.
Yep. And that's going to drive our budget in the future.
A little bit, yeah. I saw some things at the store today that were outrageous, and I saw some things that were priced very modestly, so there may be some what's on sale this week streams.
We have a lot of suggestions to go through. This Sunday is going to take care of at least one.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, the chicken fried steak, LBJ's favorite. I think that was you, Master of Splits.
Was it LBJ or Abraham Lincoln?
Abraham Lincoln was the chicken fricassee.
Oh, okay. I've got chicken fricassee and chicken fried steak confused. Okay.
Echo, how much time on the timer?
You have 1 hour and 20 minutes left on your 2-hour time.
And the gentle swaying of the tail, I don't know if you can see that.
Stuart? Banana.
Oh, hello, it's Meal Prep. Ah! Welcome in. Hello, it's Meal Prep. Shout out, please, for Hello, it's Meal Prep. She's a wonderful streamer. I've been able to catch her stream a couple times, and it has been very fun. I highly recommend to follow there, guys, if you have the cycles, because it's worth it. So welcome in, Raiders. You have fallen into Hippie's or Wayfarer's Pantry. I'm Hippie Wayfarer. Lady Wayfarer, Lady Wayfarer is over there, keeping me honest, keeping us straight. We are cooking foods tonight. Tonight you caught us in a prep stream. We are doing pork pies from our pulled pork leftovers this Sunday with homemade barbecue sauce, carrot, peas, lovely pork. Lady Wayfarer says the pork was awesome. I say it could be a little bit more seasoned, but when it was put with the barbecue sauce and a nice slaw on a brioche bun, it was wonderful, awesome. So what did you do today? Pork is always good. It is. We may do another pork product in the form of an apple pie. Salt pork and apple pie. It's not Woodrow Wilson's. Whose favorite?
President Coolidge.
President Coolidge. His favorite pie.
But not this weekend.
We'll see.
We're not doing chicken fried steak and pork with apples.
Okay.
One entree and sides is enough.
Never. Yes, Lady Wayfarer wants me to keep it reasonable because she likes being with y'all. She likes getting to bed at a reasonable hour, so.
Yeah. No need to do a 7-hour stream.
Music, by the way, is from Epidemic Sound. Yes, mint juleps. You're reaching above. But welcome in, Raiders, and thank you for sharing your community with us.
We have a new favorite way of making mint juleps after our stream on Sunday.
Yes, the Sunday stream.
The mint simple syrup really kicks the mint juleps up a notch, and we're loving it.
Danny O, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, and Kamel 101 Busad. Busad? I think that's how you say it. Thank you for the follows. Do appreciate it. Kamal? Kamal. No, Kamel. Tell me if it's Kamal or Kamel.
Thanks for the follows, folks. Much appreciated.
Wow, okay. It was good that we added the extra pork in here.
Lots of company.
And we're starting to get close. What are we at? 440? When we get to 500, Lady Wayfarer was talking about the next challenge to do.
When we get to 400.
Oh, when we get to 400. Getting ahead of myself.
Yeah. We're at 357.
357.
Or a few more than that now.
Oh.
Let's see. I'm thinking,
Mish Mish. Welcome in, Mish Mish. And I apologize for messing up the raid we did to you guys the other day. Egg fried cheese suggested it. It's like, oh yeah, Mish Mish is on. And I rated Mish Mish without the 8.
Oops.
Noob streamer. Yay. It's over here. Thanks, Ginger Tea, for chalking that one up. Real appreciate that.
Always count on you to keep count.
Ginger tea and Lady Wayfarer picked these out, and I'm really enjoying them this time. Pork pie number 1. Oh, Buster F99. Freeze 1? Just 1? Okay. All right. I could actually take a little more.
So you took the pulled, for those who just came in, you took the pulled pork that we smoked on Sunday, all day.
Dry rub, or dry brine, then just smoked to 180, then added the spice rub, Alton Brown's pork spice rub. Ended up smoking it another 2-3 hours.
So you took the smoked pulled pork that we did Sunday, all day, and added peas and carrots. Did you add any liquid to it or just cook it up?
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce as the pie, and then all of that together is the pie filling for tonight.
And this is my mother's no-fail pie crust, and I'm sure I can figure out how to fail. It's kind of the theme here. I take my mom's recipes and make them safe. We can't have in the house onions or corn products. So a lot of what we do is adapting those recipes that my mom has and those memories to foods we can still enjoy. So. Let's cut some of that off. So this could use. And this is a lard crust. Recipe called for shortening, but we have farmers to keep in the business.
Buster F says last pork butt was a 10-hour smoke.
10 hours, well, how big was it? And what temp? Just curious. 'Cause I went off of my normal on this one.
And it went long. It was like 14 hours.
14 hours, it was about a 10-pound butt. 9 and change. And it didn't get up to 210. Oh! Kuhnhofer, welcome. I am doing well. I hope you're doing
Hence the need to drink Fresca.
Indeed. It was originally sold, and I think it still is. The primary flavor is a grapefruit soda.
Yeah, that's what it says on the can, and I was thinking to try it, and then I saw it had aspartame, and I was like, yeah, no, abort.
Yeah, I told this story before, but I don't know. Might as well tell it again. My grandmother used to buy it, keep it in the basement. She said I could have it. And back then it had good old-fashioned saccharin in it. Mm-mm. Saccharin's good for you, right? Oh, the things that I ate when I was a kid. Ah, it's a grandma thing.
Probably dating myself here, but I remember when Tang came out as a product from the moon missions.
Yes.
Like the latest and greatest thing was Tang.
It's been to the moon.
That, and there was just some kind of like a chewy stick. I can't even remember the name of it.
Freeze-dried ice cream.
No.
No, not that?
No, it wasn't that.
Okay.
It was either nut-based or meat-based, but it was a stick. And you could buy it in little cardboard boxes. And I loved those things. And I can't remember what the name of it was now, but it was out of the moon missions too. No telling what was in it.
Yeah. Oops. Thank you for the follow, Toxin Suko. Welcome into the pantry. Glad you decided to follow us. Fresca actually had, they tried to release a number of different waters around it.
Food, please.
Little boy and
I think the sounds are working again.
The sounds are working here. I don't know about you guys.
We had trouble getting online tonight, but then...
Yeah, we started our stream at 7 instead of 6:30 because Twitch was down.
Twitch wasn't working for us. There were other people on, but I don't know if they were on before the hiccup or what.
It's going to do this. Welcome. No.
Good evening, little boy.
Yeah, glad to have you. Grab a seat up there. Puppies are sacked out because they've had their treats. Now, this is just basically leftover pies, which the origin of the pie really was to be able to carry leftovers in your pocket. Pillsbury had food sticks. Chocolate, peanut butter, and... Ah, okay.
Oh, that may have been it. Food sticks.
There is a scene from a movie that I barely recall called Repo Man. I still miss Silver Soul Patch. I hope he's alright. Repo Man had the scene with the food in the fridge. It was a generic can of food. And Emilio Estevez, I think, played the guy. And was eating out of the fridge. Said, "Oh, Mom, this food is great." And she's glued to the TV. But it's just one of those memories from that show. All right. Those are ready to go in. This one, I don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. It's not going to be a full, so it's going to be a partial. But we'll use it on with the rest of the pie dough to make that up. Be here on Sunday. We're doing chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes and gravy, fried zucchini, which is my mom's recipe. And then we'll be dialing 911 because our coronaries will have hardened. Gotcha. Fun for the whole family. Since we're dealing with lots of gooiness and goodness. Oh, you're lurking at a virtual class. Not a problem. When you get a chance, let us know what you made tonight. But otherwise, thank you for the look. Now I got to check one thing here. All right. Does not say to use an egg wash. It's got a lot of lard in it. What do you think? Egg wash?
You asking me or them?
I'll ask you.
Egg wash.
Okay. Ton. Oh man. Well, I can go about a couple hours here.
Darth.
Darth, Furbaka,
Yeah.
Dana's Kitchen.
Yeah.
It's hard to find enough hours in the day to watch them all.
Mm-hmm.
Master of Splits. Step out. Sister wants to go out for sushi. This is where it starts. Take care. Have fun. Enjoy the sushi.
Yep. I will see you Sunday.
Yeah.
With Fresca in hand.
Fresca in hand.
I'll have to figure out what I'm having instead. I might get some just grapefruit soda.
Mm-hmm.
There's a really nice grapefruit soda that Safeway makes. Italian soda water.
Oh, cool.
I really like the flavor of it. It's not Fresca, but hey, something that I can drink.
Food and NFL, Major League Baseball. There are streaming services. I can get you that. We cut the cable years ago.
Yeah, but we have a conglomeration of services now that probably cost as much as cable.
Probably close, I would agree. We can drop a couple. We have Switch.
Switch?
Sling.
Sling?
Sling.
Sling.
Switch. Skewer. Stab.
Sling throw.
YouTube we pay premium because honestly, if it's not here, it's there. Have a
Yeah,
lot of
we
YouTubers watch.
We watch Twitch and YouTube more
Yeah.
than anything else.
And I support streamers, not as many as I want to, but which surprises me, to be honest. When I first heard of streaming, was introduced to it by Ginger T, so I blame her again. I thought, why watch people play games when you can play them? It makes no sense to me. Look what I'm doing now.
Yeah, here you are.
All right, so indeed, we are corrupted. All I'm doing with this is just making a pilot so I can fly a plane. Ah! I'll stick to cooking. And that's what will go into the last one. I set a timer. We'll see how that works. Oh, wait a minute. Dishwasher's empty.
Mm-hmm.
So getting back to our pickles, we'll lay out some spice. It's supposed to be in the salt water for 2 hours. But what I did do is I used a waffle cut on them, exposing more of the flesh to the salt. So hopefully that will have done its magic by now.
And he just goes off the rails.
You did it, Garnget. You said the dad joke thing.
Off the rails.
I'm an engineer after all, so it makes sense. So really, I'm just making making this stuff up as I go. Okay, guys. We will get that on our sound buttons next time. Ba-dum-ts. This is just for flavor.
One of those. Yeah, we should get sound for that.
Ah, I confess. I confess.
What did you do?
Something really.
Oh, nice.
Mm. I can see Bleary now. Timothy Bleary. Timothy Bleary's dead. Moody Blues, anyone? Okay. All right. Imagine, if you will, it's been 2 hours. Because like I said, this, when you cut them this thin, you're exposing a lot more of the surface to the salt. You should get most of the benefit of it. All right. Drain and transfer to a heat-proof bowl, but I will wait until I have the bowl ready for that. You know what I need? Ooh, baby, you know what I like. Nope. Loud noise. I will get on that Garnget. We're having some. We have a good machine now for streaming. I'm really happy with it. It's also my development server for the day. So, but at night, it's my creativity server. Excuse me. All right. So that. So 2 cups of white sugar, 2 cups of apple cider vinegar, a teaspoon of celery seed, a teaspoon of ground turmeric, say it right, you fool, teaspoon of prepared yellow mustard, even if it's not prepared, 2 teaspoons mustard seeds, and that's the pickle. Floor sugar. One of these streams, I'm going to have fins on their back. All right. apple cider vinegar.
We'd have to get some Jimmy Buffett music.
Copyright strike. This music that you picked actually has that vibe.
It does. It does. It was after sort of beachy calypso, summery type stuff.
All right, let's see. Cooked up in a plate. All right, I'll clean it up first. I was looking at that. What the heck? Oh, that's the jelly. Okay. Someone needs to clean up their equipment. I think we talked about this before. It takes about a day for us to recover from a stream. Sometimes longer.
A lot depends on whether we have an empty dishwasher to start with or not.
This is very true.
It makes a huge difference.
Empty dish rack, empty dishwasher. Fries. Mustard seed. I think it's Fred's house. Well, go over and get it for me. I'll wait. Here's my onion substitute. Part 1. Part 2.
Yeah, definitely Bill's house. Definitely.
Definitely?
Definitely.
You think?
Yeah.
Maybe. Garlic I put in too, because it's garlic.
Is it garlic or not garlic?
It is garlic.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, this is where we're diverting from the recipe. The recipe calls for this to be strained, we're going to do that. And then just you heat this up, boil it, add it to it, let it sit 2 hours, then prepare to can it. There's this turmeric, we got that. We're not going to can this. So we're just going to, I've got a jar, I think you are it or you are it. One of them is it. 1 teaspoon. Most often turmeric is used to color things. We do have fresh turmeric. I would use that, but it takes a while to work with and it is kind of messy. And this is a trial, so we'll see. All right. Garlic does go with almost everything. Don't think it goes with chocolate.
That would be a stretch.
Although roasted garlic, still strange. And now I'll get my colander. Actually, my mother's colander. First instinct, I don't think this is going to be enough. Looking up there to see how much time on the pie checker. Maybe cacao and not the chocolate go. Yeah, cacao, the bitter aspect of it. That might work. That would have been a mess. Oh, gee. Vinegar.
A little vinegar.
Just a little.
Clear your sinuses.
What sinuses? That and the turmeric is really punching it up.
It's good for you.
Best tool in the kitchen is
Spoon.
what?
A spoon.
The hand.
Ow.
Yes, it was
Shakespeare Company.
Yep. One cup each. Cider vinegar.
Yeah, I think he does. Just want to relive that aroma.
I can breathe.
He's got a lot of allergies to stuff outdoors.
God, yeah.
So, yeah. He gets a sinus clearing concoction in the kitchen. It's sort of a mixed blessing.
Yeah. Actually,
like, it hurts, but I can breathe. It hurts, but I can breathe. It hurts, but I can breathe.
One of my favorite treatments for that used to be horseradish on what are called OTC crackers.
Oyster Trading Company.
Original Trenton cracker.
Original Trenton cracker.
Yep.
Okay.
They used to make them up until recently, but the company stopped because to get machines that were compliant, they had to stop making with the old machines. It'd be too much money, so they couldn't do it anymore. Regulations killed my favorite cracker.
I wonder if part of that was safety concerns.
Oh, no doubt.
Because they were round, hard crackers. I could see someone easily getting one caught in their throat.
Yeah. And Ginger Tea, thank you very much. Have a good night. Thank you for being out here with us tonight.
Oh, good night, Ginger. Talk to you tomorrow.
Kind of wing it in on these. Half teaspoon roughly of each. And no salt in this, which I'm a little surprised by. You do the salt in the pre-treatment, but you drain that off. Hit me with it, baby. Come on. That's very generous of you, Ginger Tea. Thank you very much. You really shouldn't have. With so much vinegar in this, nothing's going to live in there. I do love induction stovetops. They are almost as efficient as gas. That's enough. Say the same thing. Just passing trouble around. Yep. Good, good. Keep us honest. So you got a little air gap on the bottom. That's going to pickle. Now, like I said, they would have us boil that for a few minutes afterwards. I'm going to let the vinegar cook it itself.
Your flight time is up.
Echo, stop. Echo, stop. Okay. Goes in the fridge. And we'll check this Sunday. Cool. All right. Do a little cleanup. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Make it hot. I hated disco. Why am I singing disco? Matt's trying to kill me because I'm singing disco.
Well, I corrupted you into a tea drinker, so maybe I can corrupt you into a disco lover.
No,
You never know.
no. All right. Check pies.
Get you home in the Bee Gees.
I'm smelling the pork. I don't know if the crust is done yet.
Get pie tonight?
Lifting the lid off here. I think it could go a few more minutes. And you know why?
Why?
So I want to make a mint julep.
Yeah.
Echo, set a 5-minute timer.
Second timer, 5 minutes, starting now. You want to name this timer?
Bulba.
Does not compute.
Does not compute. Alas, poor Google. Okay. Here's what we did the other night. Would you be interested, love, or are you going to be good tonight?
I was thinking I might just steal a sip or two of yours.
That'll be fine.
The
bar.
last 2 times I had one full one, I was knocked on my butt, so to speak.
Oh man, this
Very
is
tasty though.
this is the mint simple syrup. You could take this, put it in an ice cream maker, and make mint sorbet, but it's so wasted on that. All right.
I was wondering, does it have enough sugar to make a sorbet?
Yeah.
Or does it have slightly less sugar?
It's a 1-for-1.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's enough. Now the sorbet we made had wine in it, so it melted fast because of the alcohol.
Yeah. That was not my favorite recipe.
No, it wasn't mine either. It was good. Don't get me wrong, but
I wish I could find the original that I used to make before we had a machine. So I would put it in a big Pyrex glass pan and then take a spatula, and scrape it. And then refreeze and scrape it, and that was the process.
now this is what we used the other night, Redemption. Quite a good bourbon.
I like that better with the mint juleps than the other one.
Redemption better than this? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is my regular brand, meaning not the special one.
That one, the bigger bottle, has a smokiness in it
Mm-hmm.
that kind of takes away from the mint julep, in my opinion. Like I was tasting it separate from the rest of the cocktail. And to me, a cocktail should all be blended.
For your sip, you should enjoy it. Recipe calls for 2 ounces. I do 2.5.
Aha. That's why.
There you go. Indeed, hello, it's meal prep. Now, also for a teaspoon of the mint syrup. I did not want my mint julep with turmeric.
No.
1, 2. Yes, I do too. Mint. Lady Wayfair has her stash over here. I will abuse them, bruise them, call them nasty names.
I ended up with extra after our mint extravaganza on Sunday. So I have that in my dehydrator
Oh,
drying for...
more loud noise.
drying the peppermint leaves so I have more tea come winter.
Lady Wayfair likes having her tea. Mint tea is good for the stomach, good for digestion.
It's great before bed. If I had a stand of chamomile, I would be making my own, like, chamomile mint tea at night. But,
For you.
well, thank you. It's good.
Perfect timing. Echo, stop. Cheers. Cottage pie is, shepherd's pie is lamb, cottage pie is beef. I don't know what pork is. And Blogger Dad. Another shout out for Blogger Dad, please. Welcome in. Glad to see you. How have you been? That looks, oh, thank you very kindly. We have our mint julep from our garden in an attempt to tame the mint. Let's see. This is our pickle, zucchini pickles. For this weekend stream, we're going to be doing former President Lyndon Baines Johnson's favorite food, which is chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, and gravy this weekend. And this is going to be served alongside of it, along with fried zucchini. So I'm doing fine, and Chad is keeping me busy. But if you get a chance, folks, Blogger Dad is also a very fun chill stream. I've gone there many times late at night, and had a blast. So trying to find the eggs, if you're still doing that. So this is going to be very much like a bread and butter pickle. The preparation's pretty much that, but it's zucchini, not cucumbers. And that's got to, the recipe says let it rest for 2 hours, then boil it, then can it. But I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Gotcha. Been a little sick, haven't been able to stream. Oh, that's why. Hopefully you're getting better. All good.
I will say, Blogger Dad, I am ready for fall around here. I mean, we've had a little break in the extreme heat, but and it's not been drought, so it's not like what they've had in Europe. But I'm ready for fall. I am ready. Ooh, pie.
Mm-hmm.
Taste test time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ooh, it's hot.
Only way I can cook it.
Oh.
Sorry, Mitch, you'll look to chase it down.
Don't leave me. That is really good. Barbecue. Wait a minute. Smoked pulled pork with barbecue sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Pie crust. I mean, starch.
Mm-hmm.
How can that be wrong? Peas, carrots. It's a respectable little pie here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It allows, I think the barbecue sauce, you said this before, the barbecue sauce we made on its own was a bit rough. Needed a chance to combine. But cooking it in there, carrot, pea.
It doesn't taste like there's many spices other than the barbecue sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that.
I always thought pies are the perfect burger.
I'm gonna try some of the crust solo.
So we had burgers for dinner tonight earlier. And the crust just sort of dissolved. It was the brioche buns.
Brioche buns fell apart.
So.
That's a nice crust, very flaky. And that was just lard, right?
Just lard.
No butter. Shh, don't tell Gatito. We'd be in trouble when we don't use butter.
Just to explain that, Gatito's father is a dairy farmer.
So he always wants us to use more butter.
That's right, more butter. So we keep a butter account for him.
Echo, stop.
I'm I'm gonna let that go for a few more. And I think we're good. Do a little KP here, do a little sitting. Instant teleport now. Oh, I forgot the other thing we're gonna try tonight.
Oh, the mint.
This is how the mint jelly turned out for us. It's hard to see. It's a little, it's not clear. It's a little cloudy. For bread.
We're gonna put one in the freezer with your name on it, Garngat. And you just sneak in the back door and keys under the mat.
Oh, this is why I make the pies out of this. It freezes great. Once you get them solid crust top and bottom, you freeze it. Then when you want it, you pop it in the toaster oven 20 minutes later.
Instant dinner.
Instant dinner.
Gives fast food a good name.
Toast these up real quick.
And you do prefer the toaster oven for warming them, right? Versus microwave.
Microwave for a crust makes it soggy, invariably. And
That makes sense.
yeah. And warming it there crisps up the crust in the toaster oven. I try to use, this has a convection setting, which is really good. No, it won't be good. I'm glad I chopped it up, but a little bit chunkier would be better. So I got a bigger piece of it. It's like, oh, pork. But that is a real good use. Let's see. Yeah, Twitch is back and kicking here. Lagardette, I don't know if you're going to be streaming later, but earlier Twitch was having a hiccup. Wouldn't let people start streaming, and it took them about an hour to figure it out. So we got it to work again. Aha!
What are we putting the mint jelly on?
The toast that's in the toaster.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's, by the way,
Boing.
little movement.
You smell. That's mint.
Mm-hmm. So mint jelly on pork, mint jelly on lamb. It's traditional on lamb. But I've tried it with a
Mint
pork
jelly
butt.
on crackers.
Mm-hmm. Mint jelly on a knife.
It's good that way.
I'm sure.
I have to rinse the knife down.
Mint jelly out of a jar? No. We're good. This is
Oh yeah.
muffaletta bread we made.
I can picture an English muffin toasted in the morning with tea and mint jelly on the English muffin and thinking about summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing how different foods take us to places and times and different seasons of the year.
I'll take a picture of the other pies, but Minnesota Tuz. Echo stop.
I'm glad you made it to Blogger Dad. It's very cool. And I'm glad you followed.
Yes, thank you very much for the follow, Blogger Dad. And do follow Blogger Dad. I think, Garnget, I've rated you before and brought some of the people there. But it's also quite fun just to hang out. I don't know if it's in the shed anymore. Last time I saw it, you were out of the shed in the house. But guys.
And Sunday, we'll be doing... Whose favorite was it? It was a viewer...
Lyndon Baines Johnson.
It's a viewer request.
Yes.
A chicken fried steak with gravy and mashed potatoes and Fresca.
Mm-hmm. We're not making the Fresca. But we're making the chicken fried steak. We'll make the mashed potatoes, of course, the gravy, my mom's fried zucchini recipe, and we'll have lots of comfort food.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go ahead and raid Minnesota Taz. He's part of Team Bonin. That's one of the groups that has been kind enough to help me along. It's a great group. So if you see people out there like Kanara and others are part of that team. Minnesota is a lot more casual than I am. So, but he's a great guy. So let's go see him. Thank you very much, guys, for being with me here today with us. Take care, and we hope to see you Sunday, where we will be doing all that wonderful food. Until then, guys, take care.
Hello, Happy Wayfarer! Hi, Amara! We are not. I just got these boxes.
Happy Wayfarer, thank you so much for that.
Welcome in.
This was really lucky because this recipe called through the greens, so green onions, save it, sorry, the whites,